chyznollytv.
Yes, boss. I'm on my way. Okay.
Boss!
Abeg, I dey come. I need to go and use myself. This has always been the routine for the past 3 years, bringing us out in the mornings for exercise. All I want is to go home. Worse is the smell of this place is extremely bad. A mixture of urine and feces.
Now they do that in fact.
And ahead, you know say now you be the junior prisoner where dey this place. Better clear all this place. If you not do am, you go collect or no dey use me play for this place. So which kind thing be all these things? They go they do. I come here, come serve them. Which kind thing be all this one? See that girl why I don't they tell you? This girl dey mad. She dey feel like saying I only I dey this prison. Like now only like she dey mad. She go now today where she go know why they import me come down Pujo prison. From Pujo they bring me here. No be mouth oh. I go show her. She go collect. See now you go collect. See now you want. See make I clear you. Wetin be that way you do that time? Wetin be that like wetin be the meaning of that nonsense wey you do? You think say na only you dey this prison abi? You dey feel like say no make I clear no try that nonsense again no. Na me dey yarn you dey want abeg no by cutlass. Not by cutlass but let me tell you if I beat you you go collect woto you go shine black. You know where they deport me from? They import me. I enter Uje prison. Now from there they bring me here. So don't try me or go read my history oh.
Na Sylvester inside the yarn. Who they talk?
See this one oh.
Na who they yarn?
They walk. See this one oh. Hey, what is going on there? Hey, fall back all of you. Fall back. Gina, fall back everybody. Fall back.
I still can't say what I'm doing here. How I came to live in this hellhole. Having nightmares and dreams I do not understand. I heard whispers that I will die here. I don't want to die here. I crave to know what is happening in the outside world. I want to know what they are saying about us. Oh God, please help me. Help me live here. I have been in this prison for 3 good years. I miss my mother. I wish I can go home and stay with her even with her troubles. I wish I can turn back the hands of time. Oh God, that sound again.
Wherever you see them, there is an action. Wherever they go, there is a mission. What will you see? It's a confirmation. Yeah. Wherever you see them, there is an action. Wherever they go, there is a mission. What will you see? It's a confirmation. Yeah.
Morning, boss. Good morning, boss.
And what is good about this morning? You all know the consequences of this attitude to work.
Sorry, boss. We're sorry.
Sit.
Where have I seen this face? Yes! He's on the watch list of the Department of State Security. Boss, why is he on our radar?
His name is Mr. Benson. He is an arms dealer. In the past, he was a mediator between the government and insurgents. But our grapevine sources suggest he is a swinger.
A swinger?
Yes, but he now works for the enemies. You know the Bihams. You know them, right?
Yes, boss. In that case, he should be very, very rich.
Matilda,
Yes, boss.
you are always thinking of a way to steal my money. Oshidigidanya, Manakarenge.
But boss, he doesn't have much on him. How do we even start?
That is why we are all here. Intel has it that he will be arriving in Nigeria today. I want to know his reason for visit.
But boss, is that even necessary? As long as he's not jeopardizing your business or the conumpa.
Regina, you should always learn to think faster than your shadow.
Onogon boss.
Ona the panuma.
Yes, boss.
Miriam, Matilda, and Regina. Yenu nti ofuma. Ejiro business mu. Emi fe egwuregwu. Egom dị m mkpa. I want to find out his reason for visit and who he will be meeting at that point.
Who will have the honor of leading the welcome party?
Oh, can only also. Regina, of course.
Sexpionage.
Excuse me, do you have a problem with that?
Of course I have a problem with that.
Well, that means that I'm doing what I do.
No, you are not. You are a sexpionage.
Whatever you want to say.
Hey.
It doesn't stop the fact that I'm still the leader.
Matilda and Miriam will be your backup at the time. That is security. Because this is a very serious business. Mind you, Mr. Benson is an international criminal with lots of connection. You what I mean? So I need you to do your job. You get in and out. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
I know me feel no cool. You say
Yes, boss.
oh my God. Chimo. Umazia ibumo. Umazia ibum. What are you still doing here? I thought you were already on the mission. Huh?
Come on, boss. A little words of encouragement whispered to my ears will not be a bad idea.
Mbano, Miriam. What did I tell you about mixing business with pleasure? Huh? I cannot be found floricking on my desk when there is money. I mean, lots of money to be made.
But boss, you've been avoiding me. You don't pick my calls. Neither do you respond to them. Are you seeing someone else?
Hi. Time is of the essence. Gina and the others are ahead of you now. So you need to get to work.
Is everything intact?
Yes. Locked and loaded.
Good. Let's go.
Yes, boss. The flight leaves in about 10.
First of all, you have to confirm target. Because that is very important. Listen, this is a very serious business. Okay? So you have to stay focused. I know this tastes very bad. But just stay focused. Or the mumpa, Biko.
Well, yes, I understand. But you shouldn't always teach me how to do my job. Let me do my damn job, please.
Gina, don't let your guard down.
Yes, and it starts in about 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, boss. Package in sight. What next?
Not to bug you, Gina, but sometimes a little respect we do. Okay? There must be boundaries. There must be boundaries. Aqua water. Now report target position.
The immigration just got him cleared. And besides, why are you talking about respect and boundaries at this point in time?
Say espionage. Say espionage. Aqua water. Now, you must stay focused. Badoanya.
Then let me do my job as a sex espionage, coming from someone talking about respect and boundaries.
What a kidia, ida anukwa nunte. Ida anukwa nunte. Badoanya ge. Stay focused.
Hello. Okay, I just touched Nigeria now. Okay. All right.
Hi. You look like someone that I know.
Sorry, did you hear me? I said it looked like someone that I know.
Yes. I heard it the first time, so no need to miss over it.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm Gina. I'm Gina.
Oh. I'm Mr. Benson.
I know.
Sorry?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I meant that I am Gina Benson.
Oh. It's a pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Okay.
I would like... sorry, are you waiting for someone?
Yes. What about you?
I'm actually waiting for my mom.
Oh, really?
I would like to have a chit chat with you some other time. And this is my card. I stay at Metro Suits. I stay at...
Hello? Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm coming now.
Yes, hello, boy.
Gina! Eh? Didn't I warn you? Mba, didn't I warn you?
You know what they say, boss? Never you underestimate the power of a woman. At least, not yet.
Ha! Nwa, ida anukwa nonte. Nte echiligi. Here! Ochimo. Miriam.
Boss man.
Listen to me and listen very attentively. Okay? Mr. Benson made a call to a contact. I need you to find out who that contact is. You want to go?
Are you suggesting sexpionage?
Mba. Sexpionage Adria at all. He will be staying at Chizi's suit. Don't get too excited. Just get ready to move in immediately. Meanwhile, one about Gina is putting an eyes on him. So get to work immediately.
Right away.
I don't know if at all. Tomorrow we go to Mba. Huh? Hi. Mba. Ego amana. Ego abu. Tini wanya ibuzi na hon ko nyara ibudo nyara. Kiti na nya deba.
Yo.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Do you need a cab?
Yes. Where do we park?
In front.
Okay, let's go.
Is your luggage in front?
Yes, okay.
All right. Copy. Package has been delivered. Right away.
Boss, I'm here. What do you want? You just enter into the reception. I'm heading that way right now. Boss, there's a CCTV camera.
Miriam, I have already taken care of the CCTV cameras. As we speak, for the next 2 hours, there will be no recording there. So do you sit there and get to business?
Okay.
Hey, don't move. Your hands in the air, fast. Drop that gun on the bed, fast.
Nwannu nta n'ebe ahụ eme gịnị? Ana m atụrụ nne m ose, ana m atụrụ nna m ose, otu nwoke n'ike n'ike, otu nwaanyị n'ike n'ike, anya mmiri berekete pee. In fact, this song is a very nice song, but it's been a long time. I've forgotten it. Mama. But this is the little I know. I still remember.
Mama, I really love this story so much for the fact that it has a happy ending.
You don't mean it?
Yes.
Chimike. What is it? Are you alright? Chimike, talk to me. Are you okay? What is the problem?
Mama, I'm really proud to have a kind and caring mother like you. You've always been there for me whenever I'm in need, whenever I'm troubled. Mama, I really wish I can grow very fast so I can travel out to make money and come back. Take care of you, buy you wrappers, new ones, and take you to the city.
My son, come. You will travel out. You understand?
Yes, Mama.
You will travel out, you make money. Let us pray. In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
In the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen.
Obinigwo God na akpuna. Echeta obi esike. Ogbara nkịta okwu juru n'ọnụ. Nna m, lenu nwa m. Lenu nwa ma. Biko nyere ni ebere. Ka uche obi ya mezuo. Gọzie ya. Ekwela ka ndị iro hụ ya. Ekwela ka mmadụ ọjọọ hụ ya.
Why not tell him the truth? Keeping it away from him is not fair. It's not fair at all. He deserves to know the truth.
He should be of age before they tell him the truth. I want him to be of age before he knows the truth. Because so that he won't get angry.
Which one is too young? This big boy I'm seeing. See, it is better for you to tell him the truth now. It's better for you to tell him to live with it than to blame it for the rest of his life. It is better. I'll tell him now. Once I did not tell you.
I'm not going to say anything.
You're not going to tell him?
Yes, now.
Okay. Mr. Badro, you know I did not tell you.
Hey, my phone is ringing now. Hello?
Well done. You delivered excellently.
Chairman, thank you. It's just that most of the details were not clear to me. Apart from that, thank you.
How many times have I warned you about asking dumb questions?
Chairman, sorry. I mistake, sorry.
The stockbrokers are to lie low, as not to arouse suspicions. Meanwhile, you must keep in touch for further instructions. Do you understand?
Thank you, Thank you. Hey.
Hello, boss. Please, this is not the right time to talk. Regarde-lui. Donc, tu voulais appeler depuis. Oh, no, nothing. I thought you were never gonna ask. They are inside. We're just celebrating a successful mission. Anyways, back to business. So, how is it gonna be? Are you coming over to my place to pick me or? Okay. Alright. I'll see you soon. Bye. Mwah.
of darkness. Work for your life.
What do you have for me?
Nothing much, sir. The record shows that the victim on arrival yesterday from the airport checked in here. And no data.
Have you checked the camera?
That's another shock, sir. It's all wiped out, like nothing happened yesterday.
Where is Hassan?
The dude should be upstairs.
Is.
Should be upstairs.
Okay. Bola is not making any sense to me. What do you have for me?
Oh, well, sir, just a few words from the waiter who attended to the guest, saying he was found at the pool of his own blood. And then the receptionist also confirmed that he was expecting a guest by the name Rufus Osami by 4 p.m.
Rufus Osami?
Yes, sir. Does it sound familiar?
Who doesn't know that name? He's the wealthiest man in Africa. What does he have with the victim?
I don't know.
Oh.
But I guess it's a professional job, sir. And the forensic, I suppose, are dusting up evidence. So I really hope we get a match.
Okay. No problem. Young man, you have to go with us to the station.
Me? Sir, I was not the one that killed the man. I just went to serve him water.
I never said you killed the man. I only want to talk with you. Let's go.
I really need to let my manager know before.
Don't worry, I'll still talk with your manager. He will still come over.
Yes.
Let's go.
I did not kill him.
Don't worry, he will still come back. Don't worry.
How can a thing like this happen? Huh? Why are you not talking to me? It means you don't know the huge amount of money that has just gone down the drain because of this? By the way, why wasn't he protected by our security?
I don't know, Chief, but there it is. You know, Benson can be very stubborn. He's a free spirit.
Free spirit, my ass! Of what use is he to me, Dad? Huh? Of what use is he to me, Dad?
Good day, boss.
Your greeting is of no importance to me now. What did you find out?
Little or nothing, boss.
How do you mean?
The only link I've got is pointed at the set of stockbrokers. They are the only ones capable of carrying out such a clean operation without any trace.
Then what are you waiting for? Go after them. I need links, traces, pictures, names, anything you can get. And if it's an order, go now.
Yes, boss.
Mama, how are you? I hope you are all right.
How would you know? I have been making series of calls.
And you refuse to call back. Eh?
Mama, my work is very draining. I have to go to work in the morning and then come back late at night. You need to understand me.
Ezioku. That means your work is more important to you than your family. You don't even care how we are faring. Whether we have eaten or we have not eaten. With all these things that are happening. Eh?
That is not what I am saying. What I am saying, Mama, is that to be a stockbroker is not an easy job at all. Please. I'll call you tomorrow morning.
It's again,
eh? Regina!
Excuse me, Mama. It is not Regina. It's Gina. Stop calling my name like some old ancient people. If I found them, eh? It's Gina.
It's again. When are you coming back? Tell me, when are you coming back?
Mama, please, I'll talk to you tomorrow, please.
Hey! Oh! Wamebwom. Kirudi nwa dị here biko. Kotu mmadụ ga-esa amụta nwa. Nwa ya ga-ajụ ese ya. Ma oriri ihe ma ori ihe. Ma ahụ dị ya ma ahụ adịghị ya. Anọ ma na nwa okenye. Wamebwom.
How can you forget a time for a meeting like this? We are talking about a meeting with potential investors. Yes. Cancel all my appointments for now. Eh? Okay. I am telling you the truth.
I have asked you to stop calling me. Look, what we had was just a one-night stand. I don't want... See, if you call this number, I will ask police to arrest you. Shut up! Don't talk to me when I'm talking. See, don't call this number again. Useless boy. Can you imagine? One night something, I will not rest.
Hello. This is a conference hall for crying out loud. By the way, is that Mike? Don't give me that look. I know he's your latest catch. Because 2 nights ago, you guys were all over yourself, so what changed?
Well, I hate my meeting. I miss him, but he belongs to the past now. It was just a one-night something. I was just cooling off heat.
Are you
it's
kidding
not that
me?
important.
Bitch, cooling off heat? That's the 10th guy you're dropping in a week.
Oh, Saint Gina, holiest among the halls. What about you? Your sex carpet with the towels.
And where did you get that?
Oh.
Yo, not me.
I leave you ladies for a few minutes and you turn my conference hall into a marketplace like market women fighting over coins. Unana puala.
What is up?
Yeah.
How may I be of help to you, sir?
I'm looking for a good stockbroker. I was directed to this building, so I hope you will not disappoint me.
There is one, but you need to make an appointment.
Anyways, straight to business. Rufus Osemi is the biggest arms dealer in Africa, known to supply arms to terrorists in our country. The good part is he's also into money laundering.
Wow.
He's big money. Ego.
That means he's our target?
Are you asking?
We have to get hold of him first before the government does. Because this one is fat money. Nuku ego. Ego nwoka de mumpa.
So, what would you want us to do, boss?
Rufus Osami is hosting a big party in his mansion. Now this party is out of the box because during this moment, deals worth millions of dollars will be sealed.
And?
Say the word, boss.
I want a clean deal. In and out. Am I understood?
Yes, boss.
Yes, boss.
Maka ego.
Demon.
Yes, hello, Jane. Please, I need you to run a thorough check on Rikaga Industries. Yes, I want you to get the report back to me this night, latest. Yes. Just send it to my mail. Okay. Okay. Just send it to my mail. I'm online. Okay. Then again, have you checked the CCTV camera? Listen, we need to know who that girl is. And if we don't do any arrests as soon as possible, trust me, we are doomed. And trust me, Hassan cannot be associated with that. Thank you.
Is there a problem?
Not really. I just feel we should have a little stopover.
Stopover? Look, you know boss hates it when we deviate from mission. Time compels us to hurry.
Yes, I understand. But come on, stopping over will not hurt anybody, not even the boss. Besides, it's for our own safety.
Okay, so where exactly?
Oh yes, I'm telling you, we are on course. Soon that chapter will close. Eh? No poor mother. It's alright. I'll have to call you back. Yeah? Okay, Chuku?
Sir?
What is that look on your face? Did you steal my money?
No, sir. A man was here earlier today to make inquiry about the stockbrokers.
Strange. Nobody ever books an appointment over the counter. Did he tell you who he is?
That is where the problem is, sir. I was about giving him the form to fill his information when he disappeared into thin air.
You see? Huh? I don't understand. 1 minute, a man was here to make strange inquiries. And the other minute, he disappeared. Okay, Chuku? Are you alright? Oh, wait a minute.
It's the truth, sir. You have to believe me.
My friend, will you shut up? Focus on your work. Yeah? It's like you have started smoking that thing they call wee-wee. Listen, if you don't focus on your work, I will throw you out of this place into the street.
I'm sorry, sir.
Very nonsense human being.
Hiya. Who are you? Ah! Come to the altar. Come to the altar. Fruit of the womb. Yes! Yes! Jehovah! Holy water. Put cross on her head. Servant of God on her head. Lord Jehovah. Lord Jehovah. Lord Jehovah. Lord Jehovah. Lord Jehovah. Father, give her child. Give her child. Give her child. Every fruit of the womb. Holy Ghost! Fire! Elu muraku, elu muraku, elu muraku, elu muraku, atemalo muraku, atemalo muraku. Jehovah, Emmanuel. Who is this woman that said you will not have a child? Your mother-in-law. Who is she? 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 She has no God. Not when Mother Israel is here. Ebu Israel. Okay, me didn't ebu ogbe. Amasi. Jehovah. One basket of orange. One basket of tomatoes, ripe one, not unripe. So that the Lord God will make your womb to be ripe. I say womb to be ripe. Jaja. Room rakata. You need deliverance. Deliverance. You will cook rice. You will cook rice for the children of God. Amen. We will eat. We will eat with a lot of meat. That is how the Lord will put a lot of children inside your womb.
Brother, sister. Hey!
Hey! What happened with this one? You excited? What happened?
Mama, I sold all my sweet agidi jollof today at the market and people were still asking for more.
You see, I told you that God answers prayers. Whenever you are sad, you kneel down and call upon him and he will answer your prayer.
Mama, he does. I pray and it worked.
Yes.
So Mama, now that I'm making sales, what about the school you promised to register me in?
Don't worry, my son. I will think about it. Yeah? Okay. I'll think about it. Just go inside and eat.
Okay, Mama.
Okay. You're welcome, my son.
You're welcome, my son. You're welcome. Hey!
No, it is. When did you return?
Ojubo, I am not here to shine teeth with you. Ojubo, how many times have I warned you not to step your feet on that land again? Stay away from that land. It doesn't belong to you.
It's true that I tell not to go close to that land. That land belongs to my husband and I. Since I got married to my husband, we have been farming in that land. Magnetis, don't allow that land to take you to your early grave.
It's you that it will take to your early grave. That land will take you to your early grave if you don't take your time. Listen, don't say I did not warn you. Stay away from that land.
No, stay away from that land. I cannot be intimidated by you, Magnetis. If not, you will bear the consequence.
You don't make a gobi. When you go get them Surofe, Gohanya, Isurofe, Gohanya. What do you go? Isurofe, Gohanya, Isurofe, Gohanya. Let me see you. I will show you this.
You will not show me anything.
You cannot show me anything now. You
What you get to pass that way?
What can when no body work on mado?
Look at me! Look at me, my son, look at me! A widow like me is coming to drag the land with me. Eh? Look at him! Look at him! Look at him! Okay, you want to? Okay, Arala. Bia come on, Arala.
Sit down, my son. Don't mind him. Don't mind him. What is it?
People are coming.
People.
It's like they are new members.
New members?
Yes.
Today?
They are coming.
Thursday?
Yes.
Today is not our prayer day now.
They are coming.
Coming?
Yes.
You are serious?
Come.
Get my Bible. I'm feeling some presence. Presence. Who are they? Daughters of Zion. In the presence of the Lord. What brings you to my church? Do not speak. Jehovah. Emmanuel. Holy. Kneel down. Kneel down. Come. Carry your cross. Jehovah Emmanuel. Angel Michael. Angel Ure. You need deliverance. Jehovah. Holy bath. 3 of you need holy bath. Let me bring holy bath. Hi.
You're clear. You're clear.
Listen, I have got everything under control. That is why I am laying low, making sure things don't get out of hand. But on your own part, you have to keep us informed. Iwotago? Of course, I am aware of that. All right. I will be there in a jiffy. Oh? And so I draw. Hey.
Where is the boss?
Boss is upstairs.
Let me go let my boss know that you girls are here. So, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you.
Wow. You girls look gorgeous.
Thank you.
I mean, my spec. I never knew my PA can do such a wonderful job. He picked exactly what I wanted. So, can I see what the mama gave you, baby? Oh, yes, yes. And you? Good. I like what I'm saying. And you will prepare. Exactly what I want. I like my girls tall. The height is the bang.
Thank you.
So, you're welcome. Let's make merry. Go ahead.
You don't want to have anything.
Oh, not really. I will take after you. Ladies first. I am a perfect gentleman, you know. Yes. Do you like it?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
Nice.
Oh, good. That is dried antelope meat. So, baby, when I said I love what I saw, it's because I love them fresh and fair. So, can we go upstairs so you can show me more of what you've got?
Chief.
Yes.
But that's not part of our package.
Oh. I am Chief Rufus Alsami. I am tested and trusted, able and capable. You can go and verify. All I want, I get. Just name your price. So, shall we? So, ladies, I'm coming.
Oh, hi.
Yeah.
Please, can you show me where to ease myself?
Oh, there's a restroom down there.
Down here? Okay. Whatever I say is kind of too public for me. I want somewhere private.
Okay, go up the first room by your right.
Okay. Don't be in such a hurry. Boy. Let me make you feel what your boss has been enjoying.
Oh, yes. Baby, what is keeping you?
Hi babe, I'm here.
I want you to come and undress me. Blow the fucking hell out of my third leg and bang me like never before.
I can't wait to show you what I've got.
Oh yes.
But I need you to do something for me.
What is that, baby?
Close your eyes and let me show you what I've got.
Really? Okay. My eyes are closed.
Where are you going to?
Chief asked me to come and see him.
Alright.
We are here to see Chief Rufus or something.
His business side with his best. But do you have appointment with him?
Not really. We're here from State Security Service.
Wait. Where's Matilda?
Want to see Chief?
Sorry, you cannot see Chief now. He's busy upstairs.
Hey, it's an order from above. Take us to him at once. Move.
What are you doing out here?
Well, the boss doesn't like dark-skinned girls. He prefers them light-skinned, so I have no choice but to go.
Then you have to bleach now.
Nah, bleaching is not an
Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Chief Rufus? Chief Rufus?
going on? Let's go.
Move, I'm coming. Go.
Come right there!
Hello? Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Yes, there's been a death in Chief Rivers Sosama's residence. I need backup! ASAP! Please! How you freeze? Freeze before I blow up your skull! Now who did this? The ladies. What lady are you talking about? The ladies, they went out. They went out where? How? Who?
What's going on here?
There's a security alert, but I just called the office for backup.
Shit!
Gina, why are you not picking my calls? Eh? Why? Oh, you work so late like this? Eh? Gina! 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 Look at this girl. Hey! How can I be calling my daughter? She will not care to answer me. Eh? Go again. Hey! Oh God. Hey! Oh! Oh!
You need someone to drag her by her ear and teach her a lesson she'll never forget. That is the problem. Who will drag her?
Imagine her leaving her problem for me, claiming that she's busy. Busy doing what? Even at night?
At night, what? I thought you said she worked as what that her job again?
Secretary.
Injia. No, this is the time.
Ojugo. Ojugo.
Ojugo, who cut that plantain from that farm?
I thought I've warned you never to step your feet on that land again.
It does not belong to you.
Says who? Eh? Why are you tempting God? Why? You cannot stop me from using that land or getting anything from that land because that land is mine.
Now let me warn you. I have given account of every goddamn crop, fruits, and whatever you may think of on that land. I have given account of it. Ojugo, keep away from that land. On a book one zari jua for Ochereti Yakamba. Ojugo, one zari jua for Ochereti Yakamba. Osukwana pia koje, konwa, kofunanya, manakwa no kunne kugaluriam. William Bararia Husha no so. I know what to do. Ask him. I know
when he get me, you cannot boil. You cannot boil like a yam. You can't do anything.
Every time you are denying anything. My hand no day. You know has it that this man is very wicked and mean. I cannot do here.
Whatever he is, let him be. He cannot do anything. He can't do anything.
Onwe ihe ọ ga-eme.
Look at the family.
Onwe ihe ọ ga-eme. Ya nyụọ nsị agwọ ya. Ya nyụọ nsị agwọ ya. Sị na gịnị mere? Onye ka ọrụ? Chineke m na-ekpere ga na-eche m.
Ala nke anyị. Ọ nke di m. Maka na ọ hụrụ na di m anọzi ya. Ya na-achụ m. Akwụkwọ ji na-achụ m. Hey! M ga-ekpere ekpere. Holy Ghost fire.
So Hassan, what's your theory on Rufus?
Do you know I discovered that the mother of Mr. Rufus and Benson are connected?
Listen, you can't possibly say because he was meeting Rufus. I mean, both of them can't possibly be after their own throats.
Listen, I did a research and I discovered that he was actually not a saint when he was alive.
You don't need to decide. Leave that for the judge and the competent court of law to do that.
Let me shock you with the fact that Mr. Benson was a very powerful man, even until his death. And that's why he was better secured than the president. He had broken deals with top African governments. And that was the research of him the file of him that I requested for. And when I went through his files and I discovered that he had dealings with terrorist group.
Benson?
Yes, but there is something missing. He was not here on arms deals business. So what could it possibly be?
That's just a theory.
Listen, ask yourself this question. What will two businessmen be doing with a terror suspect if they don't have something in common? Yes. A part of me tells me that a woman was the killer. Yes. Now, remember the ladies at Chief Rufus's house? You and I could not have been able to pull that stunt except one with a very serious military training.
Hassan, you know what? We need to rush back to the office and compile our findings.
What do you think about it?
I owe you lunch.
Yeah, sure.
We shouldn't have killed him.
No, just Just shut the hell up, make sure no. It was an instruction given to us. If I be when you're
When they calm down, why they cap no sense? Which kind of instruction be that one?
Look, right now everything has changed. The police will be on the lookout for us. Soon as the stockbrokers will be exposed. Exposed by whom? I don't know. By anyone. Look, right now I'm feeling different about this whole thing. Listen, if I didn't go for this guy first, he would have come for us. This guy can't bottom what to bring me. If you don't for, what you can disappear? We just have to avoid the office for now. It's a very simple thing. What do we do now? Okay, the top cannot give another instruction. I'm doing something else. I carried out an instruction. Madam, my name you will name me for something. It's not possible.
How did you arrive to such conclusion that will put this country into disaster, instead of you concentrating on catching the assassin?
They are all connected, sir. From my findings, Ricaga industry does not exist anyway. And as for the funny board, it is made up of the top wealthiest.
Yes. Billionaires can own a stake in a company even if they don't exist.
That was what I thought, sir. Not until I chose the address. And it was a public toilet. Sir, I do not feel safe.
You keep your thought to yourself.
Sir, do you also know that Benson was sent here as a front for something bigger and even deadlier? $6 million in dollars has changed hands. But my greatest fear is this, that whatever plan these people have is here already.
Meaning?
Disaster, sir.
Disaster.
Yes.
Yeah, hello boss. Yes, I found their new location. Yes, boss.
Yes, but I did everything you asked us to do. Yeah, we delivered. It was a successful job.
When a lizard falls from the tall Iroko tree, he praises himself. That's exactly what you're doing. Why do I make available so much resources for your missions?
But we delivered. Eh? I don't understand what the problem is here. But maybe if you explain to me in a layman's language, I will understand.
Which other language do you understand? I can't believe you could ask such dumb question. Your girls are out of line.
That is not what I mean. I am just saying that we have been active all this while. You need to be praised now.
Shut up and stop beating about the bush. Have a nice day, boss.
Yeah.
The angels of the dark, yeah. Wherever they go, heads will roll. They look hot and sexy, but don't let that deceive you. Wherever you see them.
Oh boy, that is top of the world shock.
Gina, I don't believe say you go fit pull that one. Baby, you strong, oh. Who's that?
A job. Are we up for that?
Nah, boss asked us to lay low for now. We don't need to bring attention to ourselves.
Come on, Miriam. We are the stockbrokers. For me, I suggest say more run now. Let's run it sharp.
So he's in.
Okay, I'm in.
Nice one.
Hey, hello, daughters of Zion. Hallelujah. The Lord be with you. Yes, I have a small business for you people to carry out. Exactly. Good business that will yield us too much money. I will send you people details. Yes. Yes. May the peace of the Lord be with you. Let it be with you. Hosanna to the highest. Hallelujah. Yeah. Good guess.
Professor Elijah. Professor.
Holy. Receive it. And then Michael, this ground is blessed. Hey, say God, Jehovah. Down. Get the fuck down. Down. Get down! Martina, confirm the money. Martina, what the fuck did you just do? Why did you kill him?
Osno.
What the fuck? Why did you kill him?
That guy was fucking wasting my damn time.
Are you dumb? I'll blow your brains off right now. Don't be stupid.
Oh really? You want to show me that you're mad, right?
You ain't mad? You don't get sense? Why you kill my when you carry gun?
Enough from the clothes the guy no lolo. Never negi or no lolo. I will fix your brain for you.
You not fit, Gina.
I will fix your
I said you don't fit.
for you.
Can we leave this place before the police gets here? was born, better that I'm getting old. I have never seen the Lord change. Since I was born, till now that I'm getting old, I have never seen the Lord change. Brother, you see, no, since I was born, I have never seen the Lord change. Everybody, have you seen? No, I have never seen the Lord change. Since I was born, better I am getting old. I have never seen the Lord change. Be the spirit. Since I was born, but now I am getting old. I have never seen the Lord change. Brother, have you seen? No. Since I was born, I have never seen the Lord. Everybody, have you seen? No. Since I was born, I have never seen the Lord change. Yeah, Jehovah Emmanuel, holy. Daughters of Zion, sit down. Hey, and servant of God, bring tray of offering. Bring it. This is business. This is pure business. Every way. Keep it. The Bible says, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God, and every other thing shall be added unto you. That also. Go Bible. So this one is for the widow's mite. Less privilege. Tithe and offering on your behalf, so that the Lord will be working for you in a miraculous way. This one is for the servant of God. That is her. And this one for women in the Lord, woman Israel. You know Caesar? You know Caesar? Are you sure you know Caesar? They say give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. This one belongs to Caesar, so we'll give to Caesar. And the rest is for you.
Thank you so much, prophetess. But please, do not forget what we discussed with you. You don't want our names to be mentioned anywhere, and no one has to know that we had any monetary transactions at all.
Exactly. Just nothing to worry about. The Bible says, fear not, for I am with you. Fear not. You can go. Thank you. Thank you, prophetess. It is well with you. It is well with you. Give me the money. Oh yeah. I gave you money you collected. Instead of you to say, no, Mommy Israel, I don't want money. I'm a child of God. Drop it there. Let me collect this. Because I've not used bell on your head so that you will run mad. Nonsense, girl. I've told you this apprentice you're doing. I wonder I'll just ring bell on your head and madness will follow suit. Nonsense. Catch that one. I know how much is there. If one disappear, you are there. How should I do?
Idemma ezi Chineke Idemma ezi Jehova eluigwe na-agba ama ma onwe m na-asị Chibike, are you alright? Why is your face like this?
I've always told you to come back by 12 o'clock. Why are you coming back late?
Nothing, Mama.
Nothing. And your face is like this. And I've asked you not to be telling me lies. God detests liars. Lying is for the children of devil, not for God. Stop telling me lies.
I'm sorry, Mama. Just that when I was coming back from the market, some boys stopped me and started mocking me, calling me bastard, saying that was why my mother went to the city because I brought her bad luck. Mama, what is all this talk about? I thought you were my real mother.
Wait. Come on, sit down. Sit down, my son.
What even made you the leader amongst us? Huh? You killed an unarmed man! What is your problem? What is going on here? We all have shed blood in all our duties. Can you even catch with this issue? Excuse you? I don't understand what you're talking about. Come to my level. What are you saying? Coming to your level means that why is this one so different? Because this deal is illegal! Okucha would have gone through the agency instead of contacting us directly. Boss will be very mad at us if this news gets out. We flouted his instructions.
Yes, please. God. Can you both calm down?
Is it everything you two fight about? Really?
Okay, fine. You know, I don't even get it. It's so complicated enough that you are acting weirder than that. I mean, imagine a black kettle calling pot chapel. Oh God, no God there. I'll be sent for where you there. I'll be angel.
I follow instructions, you don't. I kill with caution, you don't. You kill stupidly, I kill with reason. So please, I'll be sent, I'll be angel.
No rubber in me, bottle. Listen, if I have an opportunity to kill you, armed or unarmed, I will kill you. You say my waki butu, my waki tonton.
Well, I don't understand what you talk about again.
My body, your double mind, dosanana. Your intellectual quotient, my wapia, wapia, what if you can?
You mean say you don't know me? I know well, no. I be angel devil. I call up the devil for here. If you fuck up with me, I go release and you go say beast. You then mad, you know what I be. Don't think I'm not fit. What did they do this one? You see person when you carry gun, you show yourself. If you carry gun, you go fit kill her.
That time you go not serve with babu, I there for zoo.
You there for here.
I go kill am.
You go kill
am. Whether you carry gun or you don't carry gun, I go kill am.
Now shut up, you not fit.
I don't even know why they argue with
you. You not fit. Okay, I'm not try that thing when you do it again. You're gonna follow instruction. Why do they call us stockbrokers? Maybe they get sense, so.
You will send me when I told you na waka. You want to go over here make onyala kan kitara. Ka bo rot wella. Whoa, na bo. Ne I ko send me when I told you na waka. Ne iwe lock o. Iwe lock because ntinye lo galo. Ne ntinye lo galo, ne galo. I must survive. You name me if I can step on the chin women. Kala mama tell you make a stand no me. On the sick black devils. Oh shit.
Chibik, don't listen to Kose and mockers. Always pay attention to yourself and do what is right. Why should you be listening to them? My son, have I ever told you lies? Chibike, have I ever deceived you? Smile for me. Smile for me, my son. I've registered you in one of the best schools in this village.
This is the best news I've ever heard.
Yes.
let me go and tell Chuke.
Come. Go first. Take your bath, change your clothes, eat your food. Let me go, Mom.
Let me take this inside.
Hey, go inside. You see it? You see? I brought some life into him. Probably those children will not be mocking him again. Ah, God, have mercy.
Matilda, where is Miriam and Gina?
Why are they not here?
Why ask me? Am I their keeper? You sounded urgent. What's up?
Matilda.
Yes, boss.
Is there something you girls are not telling me? Because I don't understand. Listen, Matilda, if anything happens to you girls, it will be me that will be blamed. I am supposed to be protecting the stockbrokers. What is going on?
Nothing is going on. Oh, did anything happen? Nothing.
How am I supposed to know when you are not telling me anything? Huh? I tried to reach you severally, all to no avail. Why?
Come on, boss. We are fine. I mean, we've been coping. Nothing is wrong. Why are you worried?
Matilda, I have every reason to be worried. I have every reason to be worried, Matilda. You people should not forget your little beginnings. Don't forget. A word is enough for the wise. But what can do just we go here? Eh? Matilda. When are you coming to satisfy Chief? Hmm?
Coming tonight.
7 p.m. Don't keep Chief waiting. Eh? Ha!
I'm here to see Mommy Israel.
She's not around.
I came to ask her the amount I used to buy the material for the cleansing.
Oh, you did well. You see, she said if you come, I should collect the money from you and go and buy it. Yes.
Okay, how much?
She said you should give me 50,000.
50,000?
What is
I don't have 50,000 now. Okay, I'll give you 10,000.
It seems you're not.
Come now, come. I'll make it 20. 20,000. Maybe I'll owe you people when I come next time. I'll give you the remaining 30,000.
Okay, bring it. But make sure you bring the balance.
I don't even have transport again.
We're just trying to help you. Bring it, Joe. I hope it's complete. Join the prayer.
Professor Elijah, talk to me. Elijah, Professor Elijah, talk to me. Elijah, Professor Elijah, speak to me. What is the Lord saying? Oh, Elijah, sharp. If you want to hear from the Lord, only 100,000. My prayer, they work well, oh. My prayers now sharp answers. If I be a woman of God, let fire fall. Let fire fall. Elijah, Professor Elijah, Professor
Jehovah! It be like say Angel Gabriel visit una.
Oh, I'm a.
'Pin Chong, who give you money? 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 'Pin Chong,
person will give me money, no concern you. Where I carry am come, it no concern you. I bring you here, make you come follow me, enjoy, make you come drink free drink. You come they ask me question.
No offense. Barman, bring 2 plates of nkwobi. This is where you enjoy. You go follow me go house.
Follow you go where? You want tempt the spirit of God?
I want to enjoy within the spirit.
See, because I carry you come here, make you come drink free drink. No mean say you go to insult me. Oh. I go, you take Pinchon, make Pinchon follow you go your house. For what now?
What you want to do? Not the same prayer when I pray, we go pray.
Be like, this one no sweet.
Pinchon, see, let me tell you something. Because then, get test too. Finish, let's go.
Barman!
See where barman dey here.
Barman, bring more chicken. What do you want?
I don't want anything. I want drink milk. This guy's sweet.
Pinchon! No, they touch my breast.
My enjoy now. No only way to enjoy.
No go drink now.
No,
I don't give you free drink now. You don't want drink.
I need strength. Why go use do the work? Drink milk go.
You are here. Come with me. Now, come.
Come with you to where? I hope all is well. All is not well. You have to come with me now. But to where? I still have my soup on the fire.
Tell your son to look after this soup.
It's my own good though. It's my own good. So follow me.
Chime, please come and take care of this soup.
Come, leave the soup. Come.
Come. Kasike.
What happened to him?
I don't know. I heard his voice from afar. I have to rush down here, but as you can see, he's not saying anything. But you know what? I think he's responsible for whatever he's going through right now.
Ichiotensi, what happened to you? What have you come to do in this farmland? What happened?
Ojugo, remember you are my wife. The wife of my brother is equally my wife. Please, find a place in your heart to forgive me.
Ichiotensi, confess! Confess what you have come to do here. Confess! So that you'll be free.
Ojugo, please, forgive me. Ojugo, I'm dying.
See, we are listening, no, you better confess now. Confess and be free.
How can you allow your late brother's wife to overshadow you? Remember, she had no son before your brother died. And by tradition, that land is yours.
Have it at heart, she has none. She only goes there whenever she feels like. And when I confront her, she will scream and make some noise. But I'm only trying to be patient, you know.
Listen, look at what you're talking. Do you mean to say that Ojugo has grown so big and so powerful that she now decides and dictates what happens in this place? And even to you, you better stamp your feet on the ground and stand like a man.
Then what do you insinuate I should do? To fight her?
Fight? Who fights these days? No one fights these days. Remember, it is said that the fly that does not heed to advice follows the corpse to the grave.
And so?
Better use your initiative.
Ojugo. Ojugo. Ojugo.
What is that?
Ojugo. The fly that hates to listen ends up in the belly of the grasshopper.
Hey! 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 Somebody help! Somebody help!
Otis, I said confess because I told you that any day your leg will enter this farmland. Your husband will fight you. And I think you have gotten, in fact, what you deserve. You have gotten what you deserve.
Let's go.
Let us go.
Let's offer.
Hey. Ojugo.
Please, I will not forgive. It's not in my place to forgive you.
Me,
it's only God that will forgive you. Only God for all the atrocities you have committed.
You suffer for your sin, you will die here.
You die here.
Man.
I let's go. In fact, I will not even tell the wife. I will not tell his wife. He's going to die. Die there. Die. I don't know the word again.
Angel Pichon is coming. Angel Pichon is coming. Angel Pichon is coming. Very rude. Now here, okay. I don't know road again. I know they even see our church. I beg, where our church day?
This is becoming a matter of federal concern. The unsolved murders are beginning to raise questions all over the place. Why haven't you apprehended the culprits yet?
We are making progress. We are working round the clock to make sure that justice is served. The culprits will be brought to book.
You know, if we continue to run this country on promises and chasing shadows, do you know how many people would have been assassinated by now? With the present situation, heads should be rolling. The perpetrators of this act are out there operating freely. Who knows the next victim?
There will be no next victim.
Says who? Coming from a detective who is bent on making promises.
Please, assure the president that we will do everything within our powers in bringing the culprits to book. All parties involved will be prosecuted.
That is if your job is not already at stake.
Well, we are even planning a press conference within few hours. Because the masses out there are waiting to hear from the police about all these killings.
We're also waiting.
Reveal your identity then.
Am I speaking with the one in charge?
Yes, speaking. What's new?
The guy is always ahead of us. I have information on those who are behind the death of Chief Rufus, Benson and the government contractor.
Okay, go ahead and tell me what you know. I'm listening.
You know what? I'll get back to you.
What? Excuse me. Hello?
Hello? Yes, it is me. I think it is time for us to meet now. Yes, it is time for us to meet. Things are really getting out of hand. I'm in the capital now. Things are getting really hot, very hot. All the very hot can hot to pepper soup. Because we need to meet. I am in the capital now. So how do I meet you? I need to meet you immediately so that we can sit down and talk. All right, no problem. Hey. Hello? Okay.
Why are you ladies late?
For this meeting.
Why are you asking questions you already know the answers to? Will you shut up your mouth, you rat? No, you shut your mouth, you whore!
That's enough. Why can't you ladies be serious for once and mature at the same time?
Well, I am sorry, boss. Maturity is very far from these two. Because maturity is not by size, height, or color. It's from the mindset.
Meaning what? Will you shut up your mouth, you psycho-fanatic idiot?
Enough. I am wondering when this hate got to this level.
I don't hate her. I just hate her guts, her way of doing things, her lack of emotions and lack of sense of empathy.
Coming from someone who has no balls to even carry out a responsibility.
Really?
Maggot.
Oh, you shut your mouth, you fool! No, you're just lucky we're in the same place. If we're outside, I would have dealt with you. And I know what it means to have balls. No sense.
Boss, you have to run this cheap mode.
No, you run this cheap bitch!
I will not warn you ladies again. You all need to focus. I am in a very tight corner now. I need all the ideas I can get, because it is said that 2 heads are better than 1. But now I have 3 heads, so put them together and give me ideas, because I, Bossman Agri, aka the Money Man, Double Chief Ego Dimpa Nkizizi Norifite, is in a tight corner. And I need ideas. And I need them kita. Ngwa.
Prophetess, please. We want to be invincible. A lot of things are going wrong. Things are so tough for us. And we do not want to be caught.
You can never be caught. Say amen.
Amen.
Not when I, Prophetess Nkocha, is alive. Mother Israel. Osimira tata. Okemiri n'ebu. Ayayata. You can never be caught. The power of invincibility is not a child's game. Do you understand? Say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Do you know the story of Abraham?
Abraham. I don't know anybody called Abraham. Do you have his picture on your phone? None of my ex-boyfriends answered that name. Abraham.
Yeah!
Prophetess, please. Are you talking about Abraham in the Bible, the father of Isaac?
Daughter of Zion, this shows that you know the way of the Lord. Heaven is the key for you. You know the Abraham I'm talking about. In the Bible, the Lord made Abraham. He saw a seed of faith. What is that seed of faith? The Lord asked Abraham to sacrifice his virgin son. When I said his virgin son, his only son, the son he waited for 7 years to have, the son he waited late night and day to have. Jehovah, amen.
For the Lord to give you the power to become the father of all nations. And Abraham did what? He obeyed.
But he never sacrificed the poor boy.
It must have been a very cool feat for him.
Can both of you just shut up the holes in your faces? Seriously, maybe you think this is some kind of joke or something. I am trying to think here.
Fine, think. But look at the time. We don't have time.
Prophetess, please continue. Ignore the midgets.
Daughters of Zion, time compels us to hurry. You want to become invincible?
Yes. You want the power of invincibility?
Yes. You want to be untouchable, unstoppable. Oh, jatarakata, ja! Then you must be the Abraham of our time. You cannot see the connection because you are not in the spirit. Ja! Angel Michael. Abraham agreed to sacrifice his son, a virgin son, a son that is very young, tender, pure in heart and in spirit, a child that has not seen the things of the world. He does not know sin, and sin does not know it. Do you understand?
Yes.
Now, for you to become invincible, you have to be the Abraham of our time. That means you have to sacrifice a virgin. A virgin? A virgin. Fresh from the oven. A virgin.
This has obviously confirmed that all we're suspecting is true. That all the bullets are the same.
I see. The Ruto agency has been blacklisted a long time ago and they stopped functioning.
Not unless they operate under an alias.
Who was in charge? Who was in charge? Okay, now I remember. The person that was in charge was a retired soldier.
Yes, you're right. But he died after a year he was accused for running an undercover crime organization.
I also remember he had a son in Nigerian Defense Academy back then.
So, are you hereby suspecting he took over from where his father stopped?
Have you ever seen a fruit fall far from its tree?
Only in the movies.
That means he is still the #1 suspect.
I think you have a point.
Chibiki, I'm sure you're happy. So let's go to travel.
This one people are calling big bag. What? Where are you going to?
Good morning, Mama.
Are you sure that's the right thing to do?
Yes. So I can have my peace. By the time I send him to his mother, she'll be forced to live up to her responsibility. Gina is stubborn. Trust me, I'm the mother. I've suffered so much. Lady, that boy deserves to know the truth. Deserves to know the truth.
I think you're right,
Lady Biko, I want you to take care of my farm. I will stay only 3 days. I will not stay more than 3 days. Biko,
you can always count on me now,
okay.
I need your man. Why gotta do Gina for me? Tell her to come and see you.
I will tell her. I will definitely tell her.
I need your man.
Duncan, there has been no word from the police about the murder of Chief Rufus. The board of trustees are getting anxious, and so am I. What have you discovered so far?
So, I am very, very, very close to my findings. All I need is just a little time, and I'll bring all I have to the board. I just need little time to just join 1 or 2 together.
Very well then. Whatever you are doing, do it fast and be smart about it, okay?
Yes, sir. This tragedy happened right under my nose. So I'll be damned if I allow it to happen the second time.
Good. Good. Go on with your investigation while we wait. Okay? I count on you.
Yes, sir.
Somebody help me! Help! They have taken my son! I'm all
What do we do with this sacrifice? Do you want to go ahead with it? I don't understand what you're saying. Do you have a choice? You do not have a choice. I mean, Prophetess Nkocha has been doing so well for people with this. And if it works for other people, it will definitely work for us. So what is your fear? So you're saying that we are going ahead with this? We do not have a choice. Or would you prefer to rot in jail for a crime you committed? If I were you, I would do everything possible to evade punishment.
Forgive me, but I have my reservation about these beliefs. It never works.
Well, keep your belief to yourself. We are going ahead with office. And that's fine.
Who is bringing the sacrifice?
He's on his way.
Tonight, we offer our sacrifice to the heavenly bodies. No, it's not my duty. It is your cross to bear. So who is the bold one? Not me.
Can I have it? I will gladly do it for them.
Brave one.
Mama, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Is that Regina's house?
Regina.
Regina!
Oh, you mean Gina?
Regina!
Ah, she's my friend.
Hey! Regina! Regina!
No, Mama.
Regina!
Mama, calm down.
Calm down for what?
For you. Just
calm down for what?
calm down.
Eh?
I'll call for you.
Mama, you didn't tell me you were coming. So you're happy now? You're happy now, Regina? If you had visited us in the village once, this Chimike shouldn't have got missing. Your son!
Mama, what are you talking about? Mama, you shouldn't be blaming me all the time. Eh? I can't leave my job here in the city and then start coming to the village all the time just because I want to come and see him. You have to understand me.
That boy wanted to prove that he's not a bastard. Because the mockery was too much. Is that too much to ask, Regina? For you to just come and see him? Eh? See your son, your poor boy. Eh? Look at look. Eh?
Mama, did you just say that my son is missing?
Your son is missing, Chibike. And stop asking me stupid questions. Instead of you to come and follow me and look for your son, you're asking me if...
Wait. Gina, you have his son?
His son.
Mama, be calming down.
Why did you keep such information from us?
I was ashamed. I didn't want to discuss my past with anybody.
There is nothing to be ashamed of. Lots of women out there are looking for this opportunity and they will never keep this information to themselves.
You think so?
I know so. And to think he is a boy. Hey! If I were in your shoes, I will adore and cherish this child. I will even bring him to the city to live with us.
It is so easy for you to say, yeah, I will do this, I will do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Not that it's very easy, woman. Well, it is not easy. You've not even walked in my shoes.
Okay. That means there's a story behind your story. Would you want to share with me?
Regina.
Ma.
Regina.
Ma.
Regina.
Ma.
How many times did I call you? You can't say it. Eh? You can't say it. Do you know that you're very stubborn? You are a very stubborn child. After all the warnings, after all the advice I've been giving you,
telling you to run away from boys. You went and got yourself pregnant. Eh? You went and got yourself pregnant.
It was a mistake. It was not intentional.
It was a mistake.
He forced himself on me.
Oh, he forced himself on you. Now you are telling me, is it a rape case? Eh? Rape case. Come and show me who raped you.
Ma?
Come and show me who raped you. Come.
See, don't go there and waste any time. Tell him to come and see me. If he's having any confusion, two of you should come and see me. I'm here, I'm not going anywhere. I want to go to Niger. Ojugo, what is it? What happened?
My daughter happened. After all my efforts, warning you not to come close to my daughter, you went and got her raped.
He raped me. Hey, Papa is a lie. I did not rape anybody. Did I rape you? Tell your mother the truth now. Mama, we have been friends, so I'm her boyfriend. We have been friends for long. She was the one that was begging me to disvirgin her.
Hey! Gina, you were begging him to sleep with you.
No, Mama, my friends were doing it. I just wanted to do small.
Do what? Ojugo is enough now. If you want to kill your daughter on top of this problem she is in, do that outside this compound. I don't want trouble. I don't come to Sobu.
Sasa, please, he even said if I get pregnant, I take care of the child.
Eh? Oh, Papa is a lie, yo. Me, Uche. Did I tell you to go and bring the woman for me? No, I didn't even tell her anything. Did I?
Mazibeka, church Anyasawasa, evening service is closed. I have brought her to you people. If you don't have money, go and look for land and sell and come and pay her there. I'll be waiting for you. Ngwa.
Uche. I did not tell you.
You must father this child. This child, yes.
But I'm not for any child. I'm going to be a reverend father. I'm not for that child.
Reverend father.
I'm not for that.
Who told you to touch her when you don't want to be a reverend? Go and meet her. Meet them. Stay with them. Oh yeah. Go there. Go. Enter the house.
You better follow your mother. Oh. You will die here.
Go.
Take your daughter and go. Take your daughter and go.
Go where?
We can resolve these things later.
Go. Enter the house.
Go. Take your daughter and go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Enter the house. Enter the house.
Where you?
Ojugo. Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
I left the village. I promised myself never to look back. Came to the city, and you know the rest.
You know, I have a very strong feeling that your son is out there. Let's go to the police station and lodge a complaint.
Police station? Nini Wuziko ni Malifanalo. You know there's no way I'm going to go to the police station. That would arouse suspicion. And we avoid that.
So, what are you going to do now?
I don't know. My mother hates me with a passion right now. I wish there's something I could do to vindicate myself or make her understand me. I guess I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. Boss? I think he wants us to meet him up somewhere. There's a problem.
Come back here! Be in the spirit. Next time you don't steal from the house of the Lord. Face the woman you robbed. Even when, what's the name of that boy in the Bible that stole from the Lord? The Lord punished him. The Lord did what? Punish him. The Lord did what? Punish him. The Lord did what? Punish him. How can they call them whenever?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Stretch your hand towards the person you stole from. You stole from the Lord. Now you will be singing. I'm not hearing you. You stole from the Lord. I say, Ogadi kole bube neba Amarawo. Ogadi kole bube. That is the song of a criminal. When you steal from the Lord, you know that the Lord will do miracle in your life. Ogadi kole bube. Stretch your hand, go to your robber. The person you stole from. Stretch your hand to her. Yes, you are sorry.
I was on my own and she brought the money. She brought the money and gave me.
Why didn't you tell her to wait for me? Let me come back. She refused.
Mother, she told me that you asked her to collect the money from me. Oh.
No more. I know who I have. I know her. She knows me. But I know her too well. That is the spirit of criminality. Yes. I'm coming. This can is not going anywhere. It will not do wonders. Keep saying it. I'm coming.
You're wicked. After eating my money, I don't even have transport to go back home. I have to trek. Are you not the one that gave me the money? Are you not the one that asked me the money? Did I beg you?
Hey, I'm not hearing the song. Ogadi kole daddy me. Mother! It's you that bought this ken that we used in treating that madman. You know perfectly that a day like this will come when the ken will be useful on you.
Well, she's mad.
And you are a criminal. And I will treat a criminal like a madman. It's unfortunate you're a mad woman now. Mad criminal. Face her! As a Mogadi kole
Mother, I'm sorry.
Shut up, don't touch it. Don't, come on. Stretch your hand. You're a criminal. You, I'm blaming you. You could not be patient enough to wait for me. You wanted fast miracle. That is the problem you people have today.
She was the one that told me to ask her to collect it for me.
It's a lie. It's a lie. You are not saying anything, Mother. Mother is not.
Stay for the Lord. Stay for the Lord. Are you talking? Oh, yeah. Go here. Kneel down before the Lord. The reading Psalm 1, 2, 3. Speaking properly is the devil. Even Bible said, behold, this is the devil. He has come to steal, to kill, and destroy. And you allow the devil to use you to steal. He's just in the stealing point and you're stealing beyond repair. What if the devil now gets to the destroying part? You will destroy the church, nah?
No, Mother, I'm sorry. I did not collect it though, because Mother, please, I'm sorry, forgive me.
Nonsense. And you? Go and prepare the rice. Buy the orange. And bring it to the house of the Lord. Except you don't want a child.
No, I want a child. Go
and sin no more. Nonsense.
Mother.
Hey, come on. Say, Father.
Father.
Forgive me.
Father, deliver me.
God cannot hear like that. Come on, say it very well. Up! Father, deliver me.
Father, deliver me.
I am a sinner.
You are a sinner.
Say, Father, deliver me.
Father, deliver me.
I am a sinner.
I am a sinner.
I stole from you.
I stole from you.
I will not steal again.
I will not steal again.
If I steal again.
If I steal again.
Let me fall down and die.
No.
What kept you so long?
Sorry, boss. A car trailed me to the fuel station. Before I could find out who it was, he drove off.
That is why we are here. You see, we needed to be very, very careful because the police have eyes on us.
How do you mean?
My intel in the police told me they found a bullet on a victim and it was linked to my father's former organization. The problem now is I cannot remember handling any government contract. And I cannot remember my father waking up to handle anyone himself. So what is going on now? Can you find a message?
It could be a random job or an old job. Old jobs tend to pile up.
Even at that, Miriam, even at that, I have a record of all the jobs handled by us. I even have a log of all the weapons released at that particular time. So what are you saying?
Do you also have record of your father's past jobs?
Yeah, you know, Miriam is right. But I think for now we have to label. Because the police could be tracking us.
Boss, I need that thing because I have somewhere else to be right now.
Some ideas is flying into my head. Yes. You see, I think we need to distract the police. This is something we all need to do and be very serious about. We have to distract the police at this point. Huh? Maka chulem ka mba nwa gbanwe n'ime ọnọdụ. Mba. Ọ tụrụ n'mma.
Yeah. I just made a headway. And you know what? This time around, heads will roll.
More story already. You are still not making sense to me.
Okay, here is the missing puzzle. Late Mr. Benson was a front for Chicago Industries. Secondly, I can prove a point that the virus outbreak was actually all part of Mr. Benson's mission to Nigeria. Then, his laptop was discovered, sent to our computer experts. They looked at the whole thing, and we discovered that it was actually copying files. But you know the best part of it?
I understand. Continue.
The woman's hair was found dusted at the material crime scene. Meaning that it was killed by a woman. Yes. Remember the stones? Through the window? We also saw a lady in a party dress at the swimming pool.
Don't tell me that we are just seeing young girl who jumped out of the window.
No.
You and I know that she may be one of those employed to take care of those men.
Not at all. She's part of a bigger circle. Finally, thank God.
We will have a protocol here. I have to submit my report first. Okay, you're here already. I'm sorry for keeping both of you. I will have a signal about the corpse lying at the street. A young boy. And I want both of you to go to that scene of crime. Report back to me at the conference hall. You get me? Yes. Yeah, move.
The angels of the dark, yeah. Wherever they go, heads will roll.
I've been following
you. Look hot and sexy. But don't let that deceive you. Wherever you see them, there is an action. Wherever they go, there is a mission. What will you see? Say, come fight a mission. Yeah, yeah. Wherever you see them, there is an action.
Hello.
Hi. You guys are looking so smashing.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I have a seat?
Sure.
Oh, thanks. Nice. Are you waiting for someone? Because trust me, I'll break someone's head. Just joking though. Well, my name is Hassan.
Miriam.
Beautiful. And you?
Oh, Matilda.
Oh, what a nice name. So come on guys, do you mind if I get more drinks and then we chill together?
No, we're comfortable like this.
No, I mean, I don't know harm, just to get more drinks.
No.
Okay. I beg to take my leave then.
Bye.
Bye.
Good riddance to bad rubbish. Anyways, where's Gina?
I told you. Her sex brain has set in. I mean, you know what's next from the dance club.
Whatever. She owes you no explanation.
As if I care.
Hello? Oh. Yeah, I'm right here. Oh, sure, okay. Okay.
A minute. I'll be right back.
And why are you going to?
Trust me, I am winning. Yes, I'm getting the intel. Just give me some little time, boss.
What are you doing here?
What? Oh, I see. So it's been you all along.
Moron, why are you monitoring me?
No, the question should be the other way around. What are you doing here?
Gaining access to some vital information and you will not stop me.
Oh, really?
Listen, you're lucky I don't kill unnecessarily. Thank your stars I'm in a good mood. Next time you try this when I'm in a bad mood, I will not hesitate to waste you.
Where is him? Come, I want to show you something. Come. Come. My son came back and showed me this.
What is it?
Is this not Chibike?
It's Chibike. What happened?
From the paper, they said this person was kidnapped and used for ritual.
Ritual? Ritual?
What? Is it Chibike?
It's Chibike! It's my Chibike!
Wait now, you're not sure yet.
No!
Wait!
It's my Chibike!
Sit down first.
It's my word!
No, hold on. It's not like it's true now.
No, it's true. It's Chibike! It's Chibike that is there! It's Chibike! It's my Chibike! It's my Chibike! It's my Chibike!
I should have just been there for my son and my mother. What a grievous mistake. My mother will never be at peace until she gets to the killers of my son. I know her too well.
I feel like my son passed away to pass a message to me.
Look, I've told you to stop blaming yourself. This is fate at work. Nobody planned for what happened. Listen, your mother will be fine, okay?
You think so?
I'm optimistic. She'll be fine.
What is it? Stop calling me, please. Look, I have given you enough information about Gina and Miriam. I am done at this point. Stop calling me. You put me in trouble. Stop. I am not interested. I am out. Just stop calling me. Shut the hell up. Gina. How long? For how long have you been doing this? I didn't know you were inside. You didn't know I was inside. Have you suddenly lost your tongue? Gina, you're holding a gun. Please be.
You swallow the phone? You can't talk?
Please. I've always known that you are the maggot in the pantry. No, Gina. And this is how I'm somebody else! Shut up your mouth. One more sound from you, I'm going to be shredding your brain with this shovel.
Even if you scream from now to tomorrow, nobody will hear you because we're miles away from people. Next time you will learn not to poke your nose into people's affairs.
I promise to do anything. Just promise you won't kill me, please.
You're ready to do anything. I don't trust you. I trust nobody, not even my mother. Now you're going to start by telling me who the hell you're working for.
Okay, I promise to speak. Just promise me you will spare my life, please.
Do you have a life? Do you have a life where you go around scooping into people's matters?
You are a snitch, Matilda. We trusted you. Now tell me, who is paying you to snitch on us? Speak!
Mr. Evans Docker.
What?
Mr. Evans Docker.
Excuse me. Hello. Excuse me, please. Can I see you? Please, 1 minute. Matilda Okeke, right? How are you?
Sorry, do I know you?
Oh, I mean, it's quite confusing for a total stranger to call me by my name and in full. Who are you?
Matilda, of course you know me. A minute. Do you recall this?
Where did you get this from? What do you want?
I'll get back to you.
We can talk.
I'll get back to you.
Hey! See, we can stop.
He said you were dangerous and a wanted person. Forced me to give him daily infos on your whereabouts.
But that's not possible. Have you forgotten about the pool appointment? Listen, I want you to meet me there in a few minutes. And please, do not forget to come with the package. Fine. I'll see you in a jiffy.
You can't put me here, please. I'm your friend. I'm still your friend. May I please? We have to talk to her here. You have to talk to her, please. What a green snake in the green grass. And all this while you never deemed it fit to let me know about this? Not even to notify me?
I tried, man. He had a thing on me. On my past. And my husband died.
Too late, Matilda. Too late. You had the guts to eavesdrop on all my conversations. I am going to make your dream come true this night.
Please, I'll see your friend. Please, you can't put me here, please.
You are dead already. because it's like they're going to arrest you. Yes! Who died now? Listen! Where are we running to? Where will we hide? Where are we going to hide? Find somewhere to hide, alright? Hey! What will we do hide here now? No, God. What do we do? Go this way, I'll go this way. Mother! Our money! This here. I've told you to leave the things of the world and follow the things of the heaven. Go and hide! Hide! Mother! Hide! Mother! Eh? My handshake! Don't worry, in heaven! In heaven!
Peep through the window. Did you see anything?
No.
Is it possible there's nobody in this place? How is that possible? Okay, so what to do? Bola, pass through that side while I take this side. Alright?
Okay. Run, don't worry. The kingdom of heaven is run. Go, don't wait for mother. There is no mother in heaven. You hear? This way. Go. Where am I going to? Okay.
Go outside.
Move it! Biko! Move it!
Move an inch, I'll blow up your skull. Oh, you think you can run? And you think you can hide? Eh? Now let me see your angel Michael save you. Oh, now listen to me. You better be silent. Because whatsoever you say will be used against you in the court of law. Now if you know this is good for you, just move! Move! Listen, I'm a very patient man, willing to cooperate with you. But it's up to you if you want to stay or remain silent till next year. It's a cup of coffee. All I ask of you is just for you to give me the list of all your co-travelers.
Do you know me? Have you met me before? You don't know me. See, let me tell you something. If you hear Makam from my mouth, know that it is Scorpion Abby that came out and did. And they give you 1 minute to release me. Make I go. If not, I go sue the whole force. I go sue Nasote, even court. Court go beg me. They go even dash me money. Say, my pikin, you try. Your energy na die. Nobody reach you. It is a joke. 1 minute.
Maybe you're right. The court might be willing to give you an award. But let me shock you. The only award the court are willing to give you will be a handed-in sentence containing the list of all the counts in the court summary. Yes. And we have 6 counts already. And each of them is capable of earning you 10 years minimum.
Listen, you don't know me. Do you know me? No, have you met me before? And did you know my capacity, my weight? You don't know me. You don't know me. I will not say pardon to you. Because when you came to my church to search, you did not see any different altar except the altar of God. Did you see any other thing? Is it not only one altar? Did you see me in the news? They said Prophetess Onkocha is performing signs and wonders. That I now take people's money to now. Did you see it? Did you hear in any form or when you came to? Did you see any child crying that I pounded his head or his ear or his nose? Did you? Don't provoke me. 1 minute. Your 1 minute is finished. You know. I want to go. I will sue you.
I see you still have the nerves to brag, but let me shock you. Let me bust your bubbles. We already have two evidence against you. 1, the call logs. Secondly, the bank statements with hundreds of millions remaining accounts, which is of course capable of keeping you for the rest of your life in jail. Yes, but listen to me. I am still willing to help you if you cooperate with me.
Let's make it here. I tell you the truth. The whole truth. And nothing but the truth. And you set me free. My freedom. I go into thin air. Listen, I am willing to tell you all you need to know. I'll give you names of those responsible for all the killings happening in this town, which you have taken years to unravel, but all to no avail. Do we have a deal?
You must be out of your mind. What are you even saying?
Come on. This woman promised to hand over all the people responsible for all the unsolved murders in this country. For all the unsolved murders. Don't you get it?
How sure are you if she's not doing so to gain her own freedom?
Listen to me. I don't care. The most important thing is just for her to give us the right information. Trust me, all we need is just to bring all of those people, all those killers, bring them to justice. That's our job.
What about her? She is also guilty of murder.
I know.
She killed an innocent child.
I know. I know all of this. But listen, what we need is just for her to give us access to all those criminals that does all the high-profile killing in this country. And after that, we take her down. Think, man.
Are you sure of this?
Listen, I am very much sure of what I'm doing. And trust me, if this is what it will cost me to defend the image of the Nigerian police force, then I'm good for it.
This is a very big decision you are making.
Trust me this. Trust me this.
How do we find them? These ladies must not be allowed to escape. Never.
You are right. The only way is to radio all the checkpoints, all the units to be at alert.
Right?
Yes.
Then go ahead and do it fast.
All units, confirm you read me over. Be at alert. The suspects are at large. All the checkpoints, please be at alert. Don't allow her to escape.
Yes.
All the route. Make sure you block all the route.
Yes.
Please, all units, be on standby, India Mike Mark.
Hey! Get stop!
of the way! Get out! Leave the way! Fuck!
Gina! Yes. Where did you drop your phone? I've been calling you for hours. Sorry, I just saw your missed call. I plugged my phone in the room. Why the panic? What is it? Professor Okocha has been arrested. How? That's not possible. She made a deal with the police force. They're on their way to pick us up. On their way to pick us? I'm supposed to be on my way to the airport. I had to come to advise you so we can leave now. Like now? Yes! Get your things. This is all you're carrying. What about your bags? My passport is here. That's what matters. Let's go.
I don't understand why you people are looking for my daughter. Eh? I don't know. Why you are looking for my daughter? I thought you people have come to tell me that you have found the person that killed my son.
Well, sorry to disappoint you, madam. We are here because of your daughter. Our investigation reveals that she is responsible. As a matter of fact, she is among those that killed the little boy.
You are telling lies. You are telling lies. My daughter cannot do a thing like that. She didn't even know that I was coming.
Eh? My daughter was as a secretary in the city. How can she do a thing like that? Eh?
Mama, Chibike was used for rituals. And we arrested the person who ordered for his kidnap. And it was at the insistence of Regina and her two friends. All at large.
No. I've not recovered from the death of Chibike. And you are telling me about my daughter. You are telling lies.
I don't agree with you people.
Please, tell us, where is she?
Where is who?
Your daughter.
My daughter. I don't know where she is.
Wait. I need to suggest something.
Okay.
Do you think coming to the hotel was a good idea? Is it not better for us to go down to the village and secure ourselves for the moment?
Village? No, we can't go to the village. Look, the police will be on the major roads to look out for us. Let's hide here and, you know, if we're in this place, we can be able to access anything we want. We can't go to the village, oh. It's not possible. They will catch us.
You think so?
I know so.
This church thing, my thing.
It's better with these guys like this.
Bola, yes. Listen, there's a report there's a stolen vehicle. And something tells me those girls trying to escape.
Are you sure we are not chasing shadows? With little resource available to us.
Listen, they said these men are dressed in Emmy's attire. Do you understand? And I believe it's those ladies trying to invade us. And there's no way 3 Emmys can travel, we'll be traveling in the same manner. Such a manner. It's not possible.
You have a point there. Have you been able to track the vehicle?
Listen, I have their location as I speak, so we need to switch into action.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Let's go.
Greetings.
Yeah. Good day, gentlemen.
Yeah, good day.
Can I help?
Yes. Please, we are detectives. So, have you seen these faces around here?
What for? Why are you looking for them?
We are on a special assignment.
Hey, please! Accept your prayer, stop! Please! Accept no! Bola! Accept, please! Bola! This way! All unit, take note, the suspect at large. Confirm you read me over, the suspect at large. Confirm you read me over.
Bro banker. Kawaii!
Do you find her?
No.
That girl must not escape us. Continue this way. I'm going back this way.
This way.
Move it!
Move! Miriam. Where am I supposed to look for her now? Miriam!
Please! Conspiracy and other related crimes. You are advised to keep quiet, because whatsoever you say or do will be used against you. Now move! I said move!
That? Huh? You want it? Hey! Chibike!
Why are you crying, Mama? I remember you once told me that joy comes in the morning.
Chibike, I want you back home. I want you back home. I just wish all these are dreams. All I wanted is to make you happy. I wish I can change it. All this is Chibike.
Fate has done its part. It's now left for you to move on, Mama. Goodbye,
of darkness. Run for your life. God away. God away. Twinkle, twinkle, little stars. I wonder how you are. The up of the sky. Looking forward to the fall. One day life will turn around. It won't be like you want. Yeah. One day you will pay for the crimes that you commit. It will only take a time. Take a time. But this is something you can never outrun. Never outrun. So wait for your judgment. It's calling slowly. One day, monkey go go, but it no go return. If you see them so, make you God away. Anywhere, make you God away. Make you try to avoid them. Make you God away. God away, God away. Anywhere you see them, make you God away. Angels of darkness, make you God away. Run for your life, make you God away. God away, God away. If you see them so, make you God away. anywhere. Make you call their way. Make you try to avoid them. Make you call their way. Call their way. Call their way. Anywhere you see them. Make you call their way. Angels of darkness. Make you call their way. Run for your life. Make you call